when I think back, I want to say about 70% was Indian.
Okay.
They may not have all been full-bloods, but they were Indian.
So how did you think of them as faculty? Were they good faculty? Were there some good ones, some bad ones, or?
There were some, most of them were good. Some were not so good. There's always a few.
Yeah. Is there any particular teacher do you remember that you liked, or?
Yeah, I think I liked Mr. Bear. He was my homeroom sponsor. Not Yogi Bear, but the other Mr. Bear. There was two of them. They were brothers.
Oh, there's actually a Yogi Bear?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then I remember, let's see, who else? Well, Miss Daniels was a very strict teacher. And when I think back about her, I liked her, even though she was really strict. I was a majorette, or diamond as they called it, when I was there. And probably Miss Holden. She was our English teacher.
Fourth question is, what was the community's view, like, around the area, like Tahlequah's view, or even around the general area, like around Tulsa, Oklahoma, or any kind of like that? What's the view about Sequoia at the time?
Well, they looked at Sequoia as being a place where all the kids there were thugs, and, they didn't have a very good view of Sequoia and the kids that went there. And I can remember whenever we would go to what they used to do is, whoever wanted to go downtown on Saturday afternoon, you'd sign up and they'd put you on the bus and take you downtown and drop you off at this church. But I remember a lot of those people down there would just say stuff to you, hateful things to you.
Yeah.
And but they didn't look at Indians the way they do now. Everybody wants to be Indian.
Yeah.
So it's a lot different now.
Do you remember any going to any sporting events and?
Huh?
Do you remember going to any sporting events like I don't know? Did you guys ever play Christian schools and such like that and have to face crowds like?
Well, you mean like we'll see the Diamondettes? We used to compete.
Yeah.
We went to all over.
Yeah.
They were well known, and we went to a lot of towns. Stay all night at like Riverside or someplace like that, and go on to like Enid. Go compete over there. We go compete at Tecumseh, and we always were in a parade. We always went to parades, and we had a band. We had a band, so we take our band and the drill team.
Okay. How were the people how receptive were they to you when you traveled?
Oh, they were pretty good. They clapped for us and stuff like that. Like, they seemed pretty nice to us. I don't remember anybody ever being hateful.
Yeah.
Like in other towns and stuff.
Do you have any favorite moment about being at Sequoia?
A favorite memory?
Yeah, favorite memory.
Oh, I have a lot of them. I think what I really liked is going, and these were simple things. We used to go to the old girls' gym, and back then they had movies on 4 reels. Well, we'd sit there and watch those movies, and we'd be really getting into it, and all of a sudden, clank, 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 clank. And so the reel would go off, and, just be getting to the exciting part. So that was time for running to get popcorn or wherever. And then, but that happened, seems like about 3 or 4 times, I can't remember. But that was always fun. And we had a lot of sock hops. And unlike Eric, I was always on the dance floor. And, of course, Boys 101 was another favorite thing. There was always a lot of boys. I had just had a lot of friends to hang out with. We even had donkey ball games and things like that. It was a fun time.
Yeah.